Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I can see that Sarah and Matthew and Emily are all here in the Facebook, so hello. So lovely to see you all, as is our usual thing on Friday at noon. So exciting. So, hello. If you are here in the Facebook, watching on Facebook, drop us a line, drop me a line, say hello so I can see you and say hello. If you are joining us on another platform or maybe just on Facebook but not live, hello to you too, and I'm very glad that you're here watching. For anybody who's going to join us and maybe it's your first time joining us for Hymn Sing, you should know that my name is Erin. I am part of the music ministry here at Robertson Wesley United Church in Edmonton. And we're just here to sing some hymns for something fun and nice and I want to say like a ritual that we do now since COVID has started. It's a really nice way to mark what day it is, and I'm glad that I get to do that with you. Hello Melissa. Melissa's here. And my mom is here. Hi, Mama Craig. And Tammy's here. And Joyce is here. Hello, everybody. I'm reading Melissa's comment. She's saying that there's a tsunami happening in South America. That is terrible. I hope that everyone's going to be okay. Jane is here. Hello, good day. All right. So, again, for those of you who don't know, because Robertson Wesley is part of the United Church of Canada, the hymns that we sing are from the two hymn resources that we have in our denomination. So one of them we are singing from is Voices United, which is the hymn and worship book of the United Church of Canada. And then we also have a supplementary book that goes along with that called More Voices. So we will be singing from both of these resources. If you happen to have these kicking around in your house, you can go grab them. If you don't, I will for sure put all of the words up on the screen for all of the hymns. And I think there's one that I have the music for as well that I was able to put on the screen. And again, if you are watching on the Facebook, I put a pinned comment in the Facebook chat, and there is a website called hymnary.org, which has music for some of the music in our hymn books that I'm only able to put the words up for, and also it can maybe help you find the pieces and the music in hymn books that you also already might have if you were joining us from a different denomination. So those resources are there for you. Why? So I'm looking at the comments as this is happening, and my mom Kathy says this hello is like a goodbye on Romper Room, and I don't know what that means, but there's maybe some of you who will know what that means. So if you know what that means, you should tell me. Or you can just relate to each other and know what that means. But let's start singing. Now that we're kind of settled in, we've said hello, we've figured out what resources we need. Let's sing some songs. So we're going to start with More Voices. That is this hymn book. And we're going to turn to number 18. I got it all queued up there, and we're going to sing the piece Sanctuary. And you may know this from outside the hymn book as well. And the words, as you can see, are on your screen there if you don't have the music in front of you. So here we go. This is Sanctuary. that's a nice one to open with. Thanks for singing with me. Do. Okay, Matthew says that we're clipping a little bit, so I will try to turn down the gain, and let's see if we can change that. Well, no, Matthew, I asked you to tell me. Okay, there we go. So let's see if that does us any better with the clipping. We'll see if that works a little better. Okay, we are going to move on to a piece or a hymn that we are going to sing on Sunday for worship at Robertson Wesley, and that's going to be this one called There's Room for All. And that's at number 62 in More Voices. And we have done this on the live stream before. I know that we have. And there's a set of English words and there's a set of French words. And so for those of you who speak French, you can flip back and forth, whatever you like. For those of you who don't speak French or maybe only speak English, I'm going to challenge you, and we're going to try to read the French text together. So if you want, you can repeat after me real quickly. We'll go through this. So say for me, chacun a sa place. And then we have à l'abri sous l'aile de Dieu. De Dieu. That's a fun one. And so then we do that again. Chacun a sa place en l'amour de Dieu. And then we have de joie je chanterai mon refuge en lequel je me confie. And then we have chacun a sa place. Chacun a sa place. So I challenge you to try to sing this in both languages. And I'm going to go back and forth a couple of times, and we'll give this a try. So here it is. There's room for all.
Je chanterai mon refuge en lequel tu me confies. Chacun a sa place. Chacun a sa place. There is room for all in the shadow of God's wing. There is room for all sheltered in God's love. Rejoice and sing, my refuge and my rock in whom I trust. There is room for all. There is room for all. Chacun a sa place à l'abri sous l'aile de Dieu. Chacun a sa place à l'amour de Dieu. Je chanterai mon refuge en lequel je me confie. Chacun a sa place. Chacun a sa place.
So one more, whatever language you like.
Chacun a sa place à l'abri sous l'aile de Dieu. Chacun a sa place en l'amour de Dieu. De joie je chanterai mon refuge en lequel je me confie. Chacun a sa place. Chacun a sa place.
So we will do that on Sunday morning with Roberts and Wesley at worship there. Yeah. All right. So we are going to go on to another song that I thought, like, I wanted to do this one this week. So we will flip to our Voices United hymn book, and we will go to number, what does it say? 605. For this one, Jesus Teacher Brave and Bold. Okay. Do. 605. Okay. Okay. Do. Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at the comments. Melissa, you're saying that it's out of focus. If it's the camera, it does an autofocus thing, and the words, I don't know what to say about that, because we're streaming kind of at the same resolution that we have before, so it may be a internet connection thing, and I don't think we are able to do too much about that, so I'm really sorry. Lots of these words, though, if you go to hymnary.org, you are able to find lots of them, so that might be an easier place to find the text to read. That might be a solution for this time. All right, let's sing Jesus Teacher Brave and Bold. This is number 605 in Voices United. Verses to that one, because it's such a pretty tune. I like to sing it a lot. Okay, so now we're gonna do our church adjacent song for the day, and this one was one that came in as a request from Carol this week, I do believe. Yeah, and that's because last week in our scriptures we read the scripture passage from Ecclesiastes that this folk song is based off of. And it's the, for everything there is a season. And that the words to this folk song, or like 60s rock song that you might have heard many, many people sing, it comes from scripture, and so it's a nice one to sing when we've been reminded of that. And so Carol wanted to do that. So I'm just going to pull up my lyrics here. And this is turn, turn, turn. Okay. Oh. There we go. Turn, turn, turn. Okay. So you can get out your best folk music voice. Church adjacent. Like, it's not in our hymn book, but it's like that could absolutely be in like the next supplement that comes out. It would be a great one to have. So thanks for singing that with me. That was really, really fun. We go on now to this one. More Voices number 176, and I do happen to have the music here for you. And just make sure that I can fit all of the words and like most of the notes on there. So this is number 176 in More Voices. Let me just flip this for us. This is another one that we're going to be doing on Sunday as well at worship in Robertson Wesley. So this is 176 in More Voices. Just going to find it here, and it's 3 Things I Promise. And, for those of you who like to sing in French, all of this music is found for this hymn on hymnary.org, and there is a French text there. If I put the notes up, I can't get both the text, like both sets of text. So I would be page turning either way. But if you do feel like singing in French, then you can head on to hymnary.org and find those French words there. And if you're looking at your More Voices copy, absolutely feel free to sing the French if you would like that. So here's 3 Things I Promise. The last part of verse 3, so I hope that you sang that. For here your name is most revealed, majestic love and best of friends. I like that. I'm sad I didn't sing it, so I hope that you did. So I'm gonna go to another one for Sunday, and this one is Be Still My Soul, and so hopefully this one is fairly familiar. Okay. So, gain is still too much. Let's try it. Turned it down so much. I'm trying to look at if it's peaking, so. That's okay, that was a peak. La, la, la. Okay, let's try it there. Okie dokie. So, let's go now to... in Voices United number 652, This is Be Still My Soul. Be Still My Soul. Okay. And 652. You know, Sarah just made a comment of being reduced to tears by singing, and I think like that's kind of what I miss about choir, like singing in choir. Like, you know that you can, or maybe not even necessarily singing in choir, but even singing as a congregation, like many of us do every Sunday. Like, if you can't sing the words because they are moving, you know that all the people around you can, and the song keeps being sung. And so even though like I'm by myself in my house and you are presumably by yourself in your house, it's nice because we still are singing together in a sense. So that's okay. We're gonna sing for you. Okay, this is Be Still My Soul, number 652 in Voices United. Okay.
Be still, my soul, for God is on your side. Bear patiently the cross of grief or pain. Trust in your God, your Savior and your guide, who through all changes faithful will remain. Be still, my soul, your best, your heavenly friend, through stormy ways lead to a peaceful end. Be still, my soul, your God will undertake to guide the future surely as the past. Your hope, your confidence, let nothing shake. All now mysterious shall be bright at last. Be still, my soul, life's tempest still obey. The voice that once the waves' wild fury stayed. Be still, my soul, the hour is hastening on, when we shall be forever in God's grace. When disappointment, grief, and fear are gone, love's joys restored, our strivings all will cease.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you for singing with me. And that's the last one that we have today for Sunday. Okay, and now we can go to a couple more requests. And I wanted to do this one. My love colors outside the lines. And I think this is really, really sweet. This is a great piece that Emily requested. This is number 138 in More Voices. Okay. 138 in More Voices. All right, and so if you are following along with the, like if you follow along with the words on the I'm losing my train of thought. Follow along with the words on the screen. You sing the words that are there. If you're reading this from a hymn book, there's a little bit of like jumping back and forth that you need to do. So I just want to walk us through that for those of us with hymn books in front of us. So we start on that first page with 138. My love colors outside the lines. You sing the whole first page, and then when you sing the top line of the second page, you will see that on top of the last little bit of that line, there's this like bracket that comes across with a 1 underneath it. After we get to the end of that, we repeat to the very beginning of the song and we sing the second verse, My Lord colors outside the lines. When we sing the end of that, we go through that first page into the top of the second page to Worlds Outside the Lines. That's when we jump down to the like this bracket that has a number 2 and a 3 underneath it, and we go on to the next part of the song, and that's called the bridge. And so you can see that the bridge I've put in italics in the words there, and that's We'll Never Walk on Water, etc., etc. And you have to turn the page there to get to the rest of the bridge part. And then we turn the page and we say, and realize there are worlds outside the lines. Then we flip the page back and we sing verse 3 at the very beginning of the piece. My soul longs to color outside the lines. And then when we finish that, at the top of that page, the top of the second page, we do the bridge one more time. We skip down to We'll Never Walk on Water. We turn the page, we go and realize there are worlds outside the lines. And then we go back to the beginning one last time to sing My Soul Longs to Color Outside the Lines. And then the song is done. So you can see if you're just going to follow the words, you follow what the instructions are in the words. If you're following along in the hymn book, we got it. So here we go. Outside the great song, Emily. Thanks so much for that request. That was so good. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, where are we for time? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I need to skip the next request that I have. And I want to do that for time and also because I was practicing it today. Full honesty, practicing it today, and I could not make it work. So I'm going to skip the next one, and then perhaps we'll do it next week, because I'll have a little bit of time to practice that. But if you were interested in what that is, which one was really messing me up, it was this one, More Voices 111, A Voice Was Heard in Ramah. And I'm going to try that one for next week, but we'll skip it half because I can't play it, and half because we're running out of time and I want to get all the other songs in that I want to do. Okay, so we are going to go to Voices United. We're going to go back to Voices United and go, whoopsies, nope, this one. It Only Takes a Spark at number 289. Yeah. 289. And I was kind of inspired to pick this one. Just because of that Colors Outside the Line song, it just seemed like it paired really nicely with that. And we did this back in April during one of the Robertson Wesley services. So if you were with us during April, it may be familiar to you for that reason. Singin' Fuel, here we go. It Only Takes a Spark, More Voices, number 289. As I was singing this is when I think we did it on Camping Sunday, correct me if I'm wrong, and I seem to remember like during the hymn sing that we did it in, Pan was telling us that when they were in camp, they used to sing it and there would be a shout that you did, like after Shout It from the Mountaintop, and then you'd shout something. Was it Hey God or something like this? So I just remembered that as we were singing. So if you did that shout, that would be great. I'm glad that you did. I didn't pick that up in time. Okay. So I want to go to this other one that I picked, and this is called The Lone Wild Bird. And this is at number 384 in Voices United. Come on, come on. There we go. Lone Wild Bird. Okay, so this is what did I say? Oh my gosh, 384. Losing my mind a little bit. 384. Okay. And if you recognize that tune from somewhere you think maybe outside of church, it's the tune of a really popular choir song called The Road Home. And it's one of my favorites. And so I wanted to sing that one. I think the text is beautiful, but also the tune of that really just gets me right in the feels. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I want to... What time are we at? We can squeeze in 3. Okay. So I want to do this one. Okay, so this one is number 571 in Voices United. You can also find the full sheet music to it on hymnary.org, which is very nice that they have done that. And yeah, it's not one that we have done at Robertson Wesley before that I've been aware of. And it's because I have the hymn book where all of the hymns get tracked, and this has no dates on it. But it's a beautiful tune, and I just really like the words of it. And so I was flipping to find some hymns. I wanted to do this one too. So let's give this one a try. This is Eternal Ruler of the Ceaseless Round. And let's make sure I can get all of the words here. Yes, I had to make the font a little bit smaller, but I can get them all on the screen. So I hope that you can see that. Here we go. Ah, no, that's wrong.
Eternal ruler of the ceaseless round of circling planets singing on their way, guide of the nations from the night profound into the glory of the perfect day. Rule in our hearts that we may live anew, guided and strengthened and upheld by you. We are your own, the children of your love, as dearly loved as your beloved Son. Descend, O Holy Spirit, from the dove, and rule our hearts that we may be as one with you, to whom we ever tend, as one with Christ our Savior and our friend. We would be one in hatred of all wrong, one in our love of all things true and fair, one with the joy that finds a voice in song, one with the grief that trembles into prayer, one with the power that makes your children free, to follow truth and thus in you to be. Oh, clothe us with your heavenly armor, Lord, your trusty shield and sword of love be ours. Our inspiration be your constant word. We ask no victories that are not yours. Give or withhold that makes your pleasure fall, to know that we are servants
wanted to pick it. Okay, and then I couldn't pick between two that I wanted to leave with, so we're going to do them both. And one of them is going to be put peace into each other's hands, and that's at More Voices number 173. Okay, put peace into each other's hands. There we go. So at 173 in More Voices. Oh, yes, Sarah, that absolutely can be a challenging alto line in that last one. But it's a fun one. It's beautiful. Okay, so this is 173, More Voices, and this is Put Peace into Each Other's Hands. Put peace into each other's hands, and like a treasure hold it, protect it like a candle flame, with tenderness enfold it. Put peace into each other's hands, with loving expectation. Be gentle in your words and ways, in touch with God's creation. Put peace into each other's hands, like bread we break for sharing. Look people warmly in the eye. Our life is meant for caring. Give thanks for strong yet tender hands, held out in trust and blessing. Where words fall short, let hands speak out, the heights of love expressing. Reach out in friendship, stay with faith, in touch with those around you. Put peace into each other's hands, the peace that sought and found you. So I have that, and then one other last one that I wanted to finish with also, just because of the words I thought was a delightful, delightful message. So let's end with this one. So this is Back in Voices United number 417, and this is God as We Rise to Leave. 417. So thank you so much for joining me today before we sing this. Thank you. We do this every week. I'll be here every Friday at this time, singing some songs from our United Church repertoire. I would love it if you could join me again. For those of you who are joining us on the Facebook, you can see that there is a pinned comment in the Facebook chat, And in that comment, there's a link to a request form. So if you have any hymns that you would like to sing or songs that you would like to sing or hear, you can pop them in there. That link stays live all week, and I check it and make a set out of that for the next Sunday. If you are not on the Facebook Live and are having trouble finding that, you can send an email. I'll just put it down here, either to mail@rwuc.org or music@rwuc.org. Okay, both of those are on there. And send a request. That would be really, really great. So we'll be here at noon on Friday, every week, Friday at noon. Robertson Wesley also does live stream worship, and that happens Sunday at 10:30. And as you can see down below where my picture is on this video, there's lots else that happens during the week that we do live right here in this space, wherever you are, wherever you're seeing us now. So please check out some of the other things. It's a wonderful variety of things that we get to do online with you. And yeah, it's very wonderful. So for our last song, we're going to do number 417, God as We Rise to Leave. So here we are. Alrighty. Oh, I wrote in the chords. There we go. Thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. I'm so glad to sing with you, and I hope that we will see you for worship on Sunday at 10:30, for some of the other online programming that we do here at Robertson Wesley, and of course, I hope that we see you again here next week for a hymn sing. Take care, and we will see you soon.
Thank